Speech Pitch by Iska Sak.
Hi there, and welcome back to Speech Pitch by Iska Sak. I'm Zhengjun, and today we have with us Rob van San from Netherlands Cancer Institute. Hi, Rob.
Hi, Zhengjun.
Yeah, nice to meet you again.
Yes, indeed. This Interspeech is a reunion for me.
Yeah. So I first know Rob was from Horizon 2020 Tapas project, and I was a PhD student. Rob was a supervisor. And we basically met each other almost every year. Since 2017, 2018. Yeah. I know Rob well, but would you like to introduce yourself briefly?
Yes, I will. I have been in the field for a very long time. I started out as a phonetician doing research on variability in speech. And then I moved into more the technology field and speech pathology, and now I work in the head and neck department of a cancer institute, where we study pathological or the variation or the problems, the speech problems of our patients after head and neck treatment.
Nice. Do you have any work present here in Interspeech?
This Interspeech not. I come here because I like it.
Yeah, nice.
I learn a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm involved in the organization of the next Interspeech, so I can argue that I need this to learn how to do this next year in Rotterdam.
Yeah.
Or come to Rotterdam next year.
Yeah. Maybe we can also ask you if there's some secret thing that you can tell us in advance about next year.
I have to start now. I have done nothing yet.
Yeah, true. So the Interspeech has been already it's only 1 day, right? 1 day, 2 days. So is there anything that you found interesting?
Many things. Today I had a nice nice presentation about zebra finches, how they process pulse in their brain, basically. Not really related to what I normally do, but it was interesting anyway. So many things.
So many things. Yeah.
I like I like to go to poster sessions and then discuss things with the presenters. And that's nice too, because there's interaction and you can ask questions to your heart's content.
Yeah.
And
And because when was your first Interspeech?
That was January, and I believe it was 1991.
1991. It was not Interspeech yet, right?
No, that was Eurospeech. You're right. Then it would be probably that. Yeah, that's that.
With Odette.
Because that was. I was in Peking. I couldn't go to the one in Beijing in 2000 for personal reasons. It didn't fit. And so Aalborg, and I must say the Interspeech in Aalborg was nice. Aalborg itself doesn't offer many distractions, so we stick to the.
Nice. And are there a lot of people that you still meet in Interspeech? That okay.
many.
Oh,
This
nice,
is Interspeech is for me has become quite a lot of a reunion. I see people back from years ago.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, for me as well, even though I only joined this community for 4 or 5 years, but the first conference was just I sit in the corner and didn't know anyone, but then you see old friends, so it's really fun.
Yeah.
So how many Interspeech have you attended?
I tried to go, but for many reasons I skipped. So it can be which one was Interspeech, which one was ICSOP, which one was Eurospeech.
Yeah.
But quite a lot.
Nice.
1 and 3, 1 and 2, somewhere between 1 and 2, 1 and 3.
Yeah. And what is the most memorable thing during these
for all these
Interspeeches?
years? There was one, that was Eurospeech, I must say. That was, I wanted to go very badly, so I sent in 3 papers. They were all 3 accepted, so I was standing in front of posters for most of the time. And the Interspeech is, I liked the one in Seoul, not in Seoul, but in Korea, because that was completely different.
In terms of
it was
culture.
It was also a big one after COVID. So and I hadn't been to Korea before.
Oh.
So that was nice, and it was a little bit different setup. But yeah, there's so many things, and sometimes I don't even remember which memory belongs to which Interspeech conference.
But you enjoy the moment. So.
Yeah, I enjoy the moment. Yes.
Yeah. So if you look back like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, what difference did you
Okay,
notice?
now there is a gradient. There's a change from start to now, and that is the role of statistics. When we started, we had still the illusion that we could understand what made language and speech work. And then there came this HMM things, all these statistics, and then neural networks and deep neural networks, and the systems got better and better, and now we have what was unbelievable. We have like things like ChatGPT and Whisper speech recognition, and 10 years ago, if you had told me that would be possible now, I would have laughed you out of. That was unimaginable. So it works, and we have no clear idea how it works. And now we're working hard and striving to understand what is actually happening.
Yeah.
And as I'm originally more from linguistics, like phonetics. This made me realize that all the time, with all our models of that time, we never really understood what was going on with language and speech. And frankly, I have a suspicion that we still don't know what's happening with speech and language.
Yeah, that's why we are here, like exploring things. Yeah.
So, a few years back, I was a little bit disillusioned because I come to Interspeech and I get one training, AI training talk after another, and optimizing training protocols and architectures, and they were better. They became better, but for me, I didn't see any understanding of what's happening, and that's coming now. And people try to explain what's happening. They look at the embeddings and try to understand what is there, what happens, what do we see, can we use that?
Yeah.
And that makes me hopeful that at least I will in the end have a little bit understanding of what's going on.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much for sharing these nice opinions. Yeah. Do you or how would you explain, or do you have any suggestions for the students who will or already attend Interspeech for the first time?
Okay, yeah. First things, that was something a PhD student of mine told me when she went the first time to an Interspeech conference. She was not that technical, and she simply walked up to a poster and told the presenter, hey, I know nothing about this. Can you explain this to me? And I can guarantee you, they all want to explain it to you. They're all friendly, and they will try everything to get you to understand what happened. Yeah. So one thing I would say is go to the posters, go to the presenter and ask, explain it to me, tell it to me, and they will all do that. They would like it. And if you say, I'm not that technical, they will explain the technical terms for you too. Yeah,
the people are all very friendly here.
Yeah, that's...
Never be shy.
I was like that first too, will I dare to ask a question? Will I dare to speak to these people? And yeah, just do it. Just do it. And what I always did, and at a large conference, I always look for some subject matter that I don't know much about, and I just try to get some understanding of that. Because the one thing I learned was that everything I did, I didn't do 5 or 10 years later. I had it always to do something completely new technology and so on. So if you're a student now and you're starting, know that in 10 years you will do things you have never heard of now, and the things you do now might become old hat and irrelevant.
Yeah, thank you. And one easy question, 3 words. Explain Interspeech.
Interspeech?
Using 3 words to describe Interspeech.
Okay, that's 3 words.
That's not easy.
Speech technology.
That's 2 words already.
In Dutch it's 1.
Okay.
And communication.
Communication, yeah.
People forget that speech, sometimes forget in the heat of the moment that speech and language is about communication.
Exactly.
And that everything else is just for the communication. So everything we think to know about speech is irrelevant if it doesn't help communication.
Yeah. Thank you, and thank you very much for Rob's experience and opinion. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to this short bonus episode. Stay tuned as we may interview your favorite speech researcher. Don't forget to subscribe whenever you are listening to your podcast, and also follow the ISCA on X and LinkedIn to listen to our interview.
Speech pitch by Iska Sak.